Welcome to the Western Pacific. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by two colleagues.
Hello, I'm Andre.
And I'm Irina.
First time on a live stream. Be gentle with her.
That's close enough. You can use your dive water to control the boy from there.
I'm scanning to train our AI to recognize sperm whales, and so we can hopefully recognize our specific friend later.
Hello, Mirai. Thanks for checking in. Feeling settled in the sub?
I'm great. Nice suit, nice sub.
This solo sub test makes me nervous. We're definitely fitting it out for 2 pilots next time.
Didn't you help design it?
Yes, but now you're driving it.
Well, you don't see that every day. At least I don't.
Neither do I.
Looking good, Mirai. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I have just activated your UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, this dive just keeps getting stranger.
I have something I know you'll want to see.
All right, hello and welcome to. Oh, okay, my mic is picking up. I did not see that. Tonight we are playing Beyond Blue. It is a game that is available now in the Xbox Store. If I could type, it's available for $19.99. It's a deep sea exploration game. Let's get into it. Hey Google, change the office to blue. Hey Google, change the desk to blue.
I'm generally not a woo-woo kind of person. If I don't get something, I want to unpack it, get the facts. But the ocean, it's a part of me. You could say it runs in my blood. My grandmother was a freediver, an ama. She helped me feel its rhythm and understand how one breath could last a lifetime. We dove so often, the memories all run together. Except one. When I wished I could stay down forever. The ocean cast its spell on me that day. And its mystery still consumes me.
And I apologize, people are still lighting off fireworks. Even though my windows are closed and everything, the mic is picking that up.
Day 1, submerged atoll, Western Pacific. It's great to
Hey, achievement. We're just starting. The ocean is in my blood. Day 1, submerged atoll, Western Pacific. It's great to be diving again. I'm anxious to find our sperm whale family and look onto our mother-to-be. I'm also excited to test out Andre's new tech. Ocean X is expecting a huge audience for its first live stream. Given how bad things were this region a few years ago, no pressure, though, really, are ready to dive. And thank you everybody for those hosts that are coming in. Always appreciated. Continue.
I'm in and okay.
Hey, Mariah, how's the new suit?
Nice. A bit itchy, but I've had worse.
How are you breathing?
How are you breathing? Breathing easy.
This rebreather is amazing.
I don't want to
Feels like
swim.
I'm freediving.
I think this game is going to be very print screen worthy.
Live stream.
Give me a few minutes. I want it to be amazing, and I'm still getting used to this AR visor.
Swim to the waypoint. Okay. Ooh, a ray. I love rays. Open the scanner with the left bumper.
Done. How many scans before the AI is trained on
I
our
can't hear this game.
Vary. There are many factors that affect the confidence level of a match.
I want to take a selfie with this manta ray.
Now point me to the buoy so I can try the hydrophones. I want to make sure all the tech is working before we stream. Irina, how you feeling?
Haven't thrown up today.
Well, it's still early.
Is there a picture mode? No.
You gonna be okay with the live stream?
I may let you do most of the talking.
Once you reach the buoy, you can triangulate the sound of any animal.
Clever.
Thank you.
But first, let me take a selfie. Thanks for the HostMog network. Let's check it out. Let's tweet it. This is a very pretty game, and I'm only playing on a 1S. I am not on the X currently. B Cruz, thank you for that host. God, I love rays. They're majestic.
That's close enough. You can use your dive watch to control the buoy from there.
It is. It's very, very pretty.
Controls?
Move the targeting circle around. Each sound will get louder when you are close to locking in on an animal's location.
Bottlenose dolphins. I don't see any dolphins. Sperm whale. Humpback whales.
Mariah, if you're okay, I'm going to start the live stream.
Let's roll. Welcome to the Ocean X live stream. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by two colleagues.
Hello, I'm Andre.
Hello, everyone. I'm Irina.
Oh, that is a big whale. Looks like a pretty big map. Stupid fireworks. Alright, scan the humpbacks.
our first singer.
Fantastic. Hopefully on your next dive you can record his song to compare with other humpbacks in the area.
Fun fact, in addition to being an engineering whiz, Andre is quite the musician. Are you still writing music?
Not for years.
Dry spell?
More like raising teenagers.
Can I, like, pet it? Can I swim in its mouth? I would be so terrified swimming with something that large. Alright, so we can't scan these little fish. Oh, that is a giant whale.
That looks to be a sperm whale. I think I saw this bull from the sub. I wonder how far he's traveled.
Once we have a reliable ID on him, I'll see if anyone has tracked him before.
Nice.
Female, male. Now let's go check out those dolphins. Thanks for that host sub. How you doing this evening?
Don't get too jealous, folks, just 'cause I'm swimming with dolphins. My grandmother always warned me that although they're cute, they can also
Doing
be
good.
pranksters.
Fireworks are
And
still
they
going
are
off.
Very noisy.
Can your AI parse through all those sounds?
Not using this scanner.
Soldier fish?
Drone
A
is
soldier fish.
good at isolating the source of the sounds.
Thanks for the host, BDS. Yeah. And that truck's still parked across the street, beeping like crazy. Alright, we need to scan one more dolphin. The cats are pretty scared. They're hiding.
And maybe next time I can weigh in before on the number that we need to scan.
As I mentioned, the confidence model is complex. You just want to find the whale.
Jordan was just in here. She ran.
Hey, Mirai, I'm seeing alerts on the South Buoy if you want to pull them down.
Okay, let's see what mysteries this buoy unlocks.
Another soldier fish. Thank you for those sparks. Alright, we need to go over there. Truck's beeping. I closed my window, so it's pretty warm in here now. God, I love rays. It happens every year, though. That truck just beeps like crazy. Alright, we scan that one. We scan that one. I am playing with a blue controller tonight, too. I always play with the blue controller. Alright.
What does that sound? Did I break something?
I've deployed acoustic modems to transmit from other sensors.
For those of you who have
I
no
guess it
idea
goes with
what
this
he's talking
game.
about, he means we use sound to transmit data, so we can have Wi-Fi in the ocean.
Impressive. What kind of bandwidth do we get?
Like 1990s dial-up.
1990s dial-up. Yeah, I don't miss those internet speeds. $128K in the 90s. I had two 56K modems shotgun together via Windows. I had two phone lines. I had the lowest ping in Unreal Tournament. How deep can we go? Oh, it doesn't let me go any deeper. Yeah, I never had ISDN. I went from the 256K to DSL. I mean, imagine services like that MP3 server on fiber lines like we have today. Alright, so we have to go in a cave or something to get that one. Oh, come on. Bad camera. Here we go.
The biochemical emittance triggered this whole area.
Because of me. Not because of me, but because I configured the sensors to detect stress in the coral population.
Come on, scan. There we go.
Okay, let's find out what's causing that stress.
Mirai, please collect biosamples from any of the distressed corals.
Happy to oblige.
For those watching, these sensors help us understand what leads to resiliency in corals so we can help breed it into other species.
Ooh, collecting coral samples. That doesn't seem good. We have a wall here? That is weird. I don't know what that wall's for. There's a marker. Okay, so I guess I have to collect coral in here. Jeez, what the heck? There's a transformer under my desk that's really warm. I think it's the transformer to my computer. I need to look because I touched it with my foot and it was like burning hot. Thanks for the host, Dementia. How you doing this evening? You can hear the fireworks show is still going off. I really need to work on my mic to get that gone. I might look into getting a lapel mic. That'd be kind of cool. Just right here. Just a small little mic. Where's this other coral? Coral. I think I got that one. That's not one. Maybe up here? There? Yes.
Done. Ooh, company.
Unbelievable. That sounds too close to be outside the research zone.
One of the waypoints went down. Do you think that's related?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, let's go get that dolphin. I guess we scanned all those. Oh, there's 36 dolphins to scan?
Fun alert. Looks like some young dolphins are having a play date.
Invite dolphins to play.
Hey guys, can I take a turn?
Hey Radical, how you doing?
Well, you don't see that every day. At least I don't.
Frankly, neither do I.
Doing good. Playing with dolphins, apparently. Okay, if it's solid, we've scanned it. Got it. Scanned all those guys. Where are we going now? Over here. Oh, we haven't scanned you. Come back. Oh, jeez. More unscanned. Scan that whale. Alright, let's go see what that beacon wants. I can hear the wife out there killing zombies. Ooh, what's that? Reef shark. Wonder if there's any bull sharks in here.
Red light must mean a serious alert. Whoa, octopus. I think it went in that cave. I'd like to go in that cave. Let's be real. There's no way I'm not squeezing through here to follow that octopus.
We'll definitely want to practice diver rescue at some point.
Well, maybe.
Mirai, please be careful.
God, that is a tight fit. I don't know about going in something like that.
Hey there. Sorry to spoil your hiding place.
Alright, I guess we gotta get out now. Alright, anything new to scan? Got some reef sharks.
Mirai, sperm whales. And they must be your pod because I have a tag signal that is definitely ours. Pushing the waypoint.
On my way.
Sperm whale family.
I'm hoping to reconnect with the sperm whale family, whom I have been tracking for years.
Hey, Pathetic Wharf, how you doing?
This for these creatures. She's fallen silent.
Right. Let me finish scanning them all. I still don't
Hello,
see
Clover.
my mother. Done.
Good. Everything alright?
Oh, alt confirmed.
Our mommy whale has delivered. Everyone say hi to her beautiful 1-ton baby girl.
Is she okay? Right.
Shh. She's nursing. I just wish all of you could be here for 1 second. Amazing. That is the end of our stream. Like, share, comment. Remember, we need you. All of us down here.
That's funny they were live streaming. Check out the achievements. Scan everything in the region. Choose your own music at least once. Watch an ocean video. This is a cool game so far. It's very pretty. Scene log. I love sharks. I've always loved sharks. Hey Jokers, how you doing? Settings, audio, general, streaming mode disabled? What's streaming mode? I guess we need to have streaming mode enabled. Oh, that's a drone? That's cool. You would start flying out once you got your first shark? I mean, I love the ocean creatures. I would just be so scared to dive. I've done not scuba, snorkeling in Hawaii, that's it. Live stream handbook. Can we control the sub? Live stream highlights. Alright, exit helm. Big murder face, thank you for that host. Disabled for streaming. Alright, let's turn... that off so we can watch that stuff. Oh, this is just music. Alright, that's all of them. Let's turn back to streamer mode then. I didn't name them. Ah. She don't use jelly? Maybe. I don't listen to a lot of music, actually. Well, the game's rated teen? No, the game's rated E for everyone. Alright, later, Jokers. Have a good night. I know it's late for you. Yeah. But still, the game is rated E, so maybe the music's edited. I want to use this drone. Next dive not available. What? Complete your conversations in the helm chair. Okay. That. Can't select it. Oh, call Andre.
Hello, Mirai. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Andre.
Nice dive. How are you feeling?
A bit tired, but I can't wait to get back out. Can you believe we found the family on the first dive? And they have a new baby girl.
I know. Well done. Feeling settled in the sub. Is everything tested out?
Tess? I knew I forgot something.
This solo sub test makes me nervous.
Thanks for the host, Jess.
Bring it out for 2 pilots next time.
Are you volunteering?
I'm not on the playlist.
Guilty didn't like
I
that.
think Arena was enjoying my tunes quite a bit on the trip out here.
No comment. So,
We're here till the 22nd.
something I know you want to see. It's what the live stream saw of A12 and her baby. I didn't think you expected her to deliver so soon, though.
I thought she had more time given her weight, but it was hard to know for sure. What's the about?
Just noting her low weight. Also wondering when you'll find the rest of her pod. Maybe they were diving.
I'll find them. Hey, I was thinking we should name the baby whale Andrea. She has your kind eyes.
And my bald head. No, I'm putting her in the sim as A17.
His voice is picking up on my mic.
Hey, where's Arena?
Probably in the head throwing up.
She threw up one time. Why are you being so hard on her?
I just don't like the idea of using priceless expedition time to make pharmaceutical...
I don't know, is it?
Even if she makes discoveries that save lives.
I never questioned her research credentials.
Besides, you know that all of her findings here will be open to the public. Is she gonna jump on the chat?
She's reading a brief about that deep-sea mining impact study.
Okay, I definitely don't have time to get into that with you. I gotta call my sister.
No problem. Send Ren my best.
I will.
Alright, so we call Ren.
Hey girl, aren't you supposed to be 20,000 leagues under the sea?
I am. I'm calling from the sub.
That's crazy.
Hey, did you show Nana my live stream tonight?
School's great, thanks for asking.
Concert great too? Saw your friend's post.
Fish, girls gotta take a break sometime.
Hey, check this out.
No way. Is that a baby whale?
Mm-hmm. And her very, very proud mother. She delivered early.
That's some view. You're really living the dream.
Thanks. Miss you though. How's Nana?
Okay, not a big deal, but I am taking Nana to get tested for a clinical trial. Some new dementia drug.
I do try to pay attention to it.
Why didn't you tell me you signed Nana up for a clinical trial?
It's just an application.
Maybe you should wait until I'm back.
Can't. Starts in a week. I gotta go. Say hi to the whales for me.
Alright, we made our calls. Exit helm. Play menu. Insight.
My family used to go to the beach every summer. For me, that was my favorite thing to do all year long. Hearing the seagulls, the sound of the ocean pounding on the beach. For me, that was just grounding and relaxing and fascinating all at the same time.
The physicality of the ocean is one of the things that, as a kid, attracted me the most. That thrill of just having that ocean energy push me along. You could just ride all day. There was no lift tickets, there was no fees to get into the ocean.
When I describe to people what it's like to dive on a coral reef, they're like, oh, I never thought about that. They've never had a shark swim right beside them. Look them in the eye and give them a little fright for a second before they realize that the shark just wonders what I'm doing, just like I wonder what the shark is doing.
I started free diving. So when I think of diving, I really think of free diving. Like, this is what whales do, right? Take a big breath of air and they hold that oxygen inside their body. This ability to free dive down to where the scuba divers were, swim around and come back up, was just so free. Nothing on, no equipment. I just love that. It made me feel like a fish.
When I did my first submersible dive, I realized it wasn't just that I was meant to be out on ships. I was supposed to be in the bottom. I don't think anyone has ever measured endurance, but I can tell you they're probably through the roof.
The first time I was in a submarine, I saw that life down there and 50 new questions popped into my brain that wouldn't have come up because it was this immersive experience and I just felt it.
When you're in a submarine and you're looking at these magical environments, you're overwhelmed by this sense of wonder. You're humbled by this feeling of there's so much I don't know about the world, and you're stimulated to figure out how this all works together.
I'm a marine biologist. I'm someone who studies the ocean from as many angles as I can.
When my kids ask me what I do for a living, I tell them that I'm an explorer. I'm an aquanaut. I dive down to the bottom of the ocean and I see things that people have never seen before. How lucky am I to be able to share this amazing habitat with the rest of the world?
I would love to go down in a submarine like that.
As a child, I had no idea how important the ocean is. That the great majority of life on Earth is in the sea. That the greatest diversity of life is in the sea. My name is Sylvia Earle. I'm a scientist.
A yellow
an
submarine.
oceanographer, an ocean explorer. I've spent years at sea aboard ships and thousands of hours under the sea. I've seen things others have not. If others could see what I've witnessed, they would know how much the ocean has changed, and they would know why caring for the ocean matters to everyone, everywhere. The ocean is Earth's life support system, generating most of the oxygen in the atmosphere, capturing much of the carbon dioxide produced by human actions. The ocean is the planet's living blue heart. Every creature has a story. Every one, whether you're looking at a little crab, or a starfish, or a shark. If people stayed on the shore and never got underwater, how would we ever know that fish but they have communities, they have faces. Their importance as fellow citizens, as cultures, as amazing creatures that we can learn from. There's a lot of water we now know elsewhere in the solar system and elsewhere in space. But to have a liquid ocean with frozen polar areas, it's taken 4.5 billion years to shape the world in a way that is favorable to humankind. It's taken us about 4.5 decades to significantly unravel systems. No ocean, no life. No ocean, no us.
That's deep.
My name is Shane Garrow, and I'm the founder of the Dominica Sperm Whale Project. I've been following the lives of sperm whale families in the Caribbean Sea based off the beautiful nature island of Dominica. I've had the sort of greatest honor to spend thousands of hours in the company of the sperm whale families. And over the last 15 years, we've come to know 30 different families. We know about 10 of those personally. My research focuses mostly on the connection between these families' lives and what they say to each other, and how they succeed in the ocean by living in these small families. They live these rich and complex lives in part of the ocean that we find difficult to even explore. Sperm whale society is matrilineal, meaning it's grandmothers and daughters that will live together for life. The young males live in the family until they're about teenagers, and then they go on this sort of open ocean wander for about 15 to 20 years before they are breeding age. But females will stay together for life. They communally raise and defend their babies, and they live in this sort of community of neighboring families just like we do. Behavior is what you do, but culture is how you've learned to do it. In the same way that we're all humans, but some of us eat with chopsticks and some of us eat with a fork. We're all still eating, but how we've learned to eat is importantly different. The secret for how these animals are surviving are these traditional behaviors, and that's why every calf counts. Every female calf is critically important, and each one of those that we lose so much potential. I think one thing that my research has shown is that our lives are really similar. The values that we have in our families: love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from your grandmother's experience. And ultimately, life is about the quality of the relationships that you build with those around you, whether you're a whale or not. The secrets
it's just
that
annoying.
my grandmother learned are helping me to survive now. Ensuring that these grandmothers survive to be grandmothers to share their stories, and ensuring that these babies live long enough to learn them is what's going to enable these animals to be around for a long time.
It currently isn't going off. I don't hear it either. All right. One more to play.
It's a big ocean. You gotta be able to see what's worth spending your time on.
When I'm down there in a submarine and I'm seeing all these animals, it's always about which one of these is new, which one of these has not been seen before to science.
Why do these animals come here as opposed to there, and where are they going? There are really tangible things that we can do now to start answering some of these questions, but as the technology develops, we can become more and more and more and more sophisticated.
Technology is emerging on all fronts. We're using all this side-scan sonar and hydrophones to map things out. We can use these sound underwater surveillance systems to actually track whales and see them move all around the ocean. There's a new field called environmental DNA, where you just look at the sloughed off cells that are in the water to know who is there.
Oh, the whale shark was just here. Can we follow it? And you sniff the trail of the whale shark's DNA.
How am I going to understand a shark if I'm thinking like an old world primate? We're totally different.
God, that's scary.
It took me several years to look at the eyes, to look at the hardware, to measure the light, and to build the camera, so we could get all these hints into how that shark might be seeing the world. It's like a detective story.
I mean, this is the coolest underwater camera I have, and it's nowhere as cool as what they were using. My bot is being weird. This is what was recording the fireworks the other night. I guess we're gonna go swimming. It is cool, but it's still scary with
Day 2. Back to the
house being able to be set on fire type of stuff.
Live with the sounds of whales. Gonna find me some singers. I'm excited to test Andrea's new Manta drone. Kinda like the Swiss Army knife of stealth drones. I'd love to spend the whole dive hanging out with baby Andrea, but miles to swim before I sleep.
Right, that text was very low volume.
I'm in and okay.
Looking good, Mirai. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
Now I get to see why you talk about it so much.
Only the best science for you. Buoy ahead. Bet we'll find some whale vocalizations.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. You always find whales. You'd find them in your bathtub.
What kind of bathroom do you think I have?
Alright, we found a humpback whale.
This is a lot of whales.
It's staggering the number migrating through this area.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Dolphins. Sperm whale. Alright, let's go check out this one first.
It's our sperm whale family again.
We haven't scanned these ones though.
The Manta drone will match speed with the creature, so you can concentrate on steering it around to find the places you need to focus.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
This is a cool drone. God, that mouth is huge.
Andre, can the zoom scan tell how old the baby is?
Not with any certainty. Why?
Just wondering if she's old enough to hunt by herself. I wondered. She still seems pretty young to go that deep.
Will she be okay alone while her mother dives?
She should follow the pod. Her aunties will babysit while the mother hunts.
Wish I had them when my daughter was born.
Takes a pod.
Mirai, why is the baby girl so important to your study?
I'm hoping to follow the baby for years to learn from her as she learns from her family, and hopefully to watch her eventually become a mother herself.
Alright, we scan them. More rays. Guess it's best to just leave the scanner on. Ooh, that's like a whale shark. It is. And it's got little leeches. We got here. Barracuda. And that thing. I don't think that's proportionate. Whale sharks are supposed to be giant.
Approaching humpback M2. Looks like he's on a date.
How can you tell?
It's like they're dancing to his song.
Oh, come on.
What do you think, Andre? Do you think he can make it as a solo artist?
Not without more original material.
Males from the same region sing nearly identical songs with just enough variation to stand out.
Well, we're not playing Maneater tonight. Maybe next week. Tonight's about exploring. I like this drone. Cool. Right, where do we gotta go now? It is weird seeing Jess's name in blue. Patriot fish. Ew, Patriots, get out of here. Go away. Even though you don't have Brady anymore, we don't like you. Triggerfish? What do we got here? These are some more sharks. Reef sharks. We have to scan a lot of these. Come on, scan. This is more just exploring. I mean, you have to scan all these species, but that's it. It's not like Subnautica where you have to build. There's no collecting anything except scanning the fish so far. You've had to collect some samples and scanners, but not resources. So many fish. Alright, what's over here? Another whale.
Here we are. The whale we're designating Humpback M1. Oh, some catchy.
Why is this... Ooh, tail. We need to scan the tail. Come on.
How will you know it's M1 when you see it again?
Each humpback's fluke is unique.
So M1 it is.
Alright, we already got that. Come on. Why aren't you panning correctly? There we go. Come on. Almost.
Andre software is helping me understand the structure of their songs so we can try singing back.
More like playing back. I'll synthesize a song that mirrors one from another region to see how these whales react.
Because Andre doesn't like my singing.
It's more the songs you sing, actually.
Alright, now we need to go back to our base. Scan that one. What's this? Royal angelfish. A rock. Giant clam. Keep calm and carry on. Or keep clam and carry on. There are puns. K4 would be happy.
Let's hope the Whalapalooza continues. Wonder if they charge admission.
Don't worry, whatever it is, you can take it from my budget.
Someone's feeling better today. Well, I guess it worked. I've got some nasty noise.
Same damn sound we heard yesterday.
Well, I'll check it out between the whales.
Alright, what do we got here? We already scanned you. We already scanned you. Come on, scan. Blended Alfonso. Interesting. Never heard of that fish. Titan triggerfish. Devil Ray.
Are you sure this is where you track that noise?
Uh-oh. Getting spooky.
I don't know, Andre. That sound is loud, but it seems pretty deep. Can't see how it could be coming from a ship.
Yeah, I agree. It also keeps starting and stopping. I'll figure out another way to investigate it.
Alright, we don't want to go that deep in the dark water. Alright, we already got that school, not this one. Tricolor what? Parrotfish. More angelfish.
Looks like another area sensor.
Okay, Mirai. Can you use the microtags to mark the starfish for collection?
Are you testing your collector drone?
It's not a test. Irina needs us to collect a few for study.
They are incredibly resilient. They can regenerate themselves from just a subset of their body.
They're also invasive. Must have hitched a ride in the ballast of a ship.
Irina, how many of these do you need? I'm missing the whales.
Just a few.
Tag sea stars for removal. Interesting. Don't see any more clusters. Here we go.
Okay, microtags deployed.
Thanks, Mirai. That's plenty.
Back to the buoy we go. And more fireworks.
Andre, what was that other nasty noise? It was definitely digital.
Low power alarm. You need to pick up a sensor for servicing.
It never occurred to you that a nice ringtone would be far less annoying?
What's that? Hey, dolphin. We need scanner out.
I have colleagues that are studying the antimicrobial properties of these coral.
Interesting.
Mirai, please, get closer.
You weren't this excited about the dolphins before.
They're rubbing against the coral. Kind of a wellness visit.
I already know what it's doing. Why do we need to scan it again? Shadows are a little creepy. I already scanned this one. Alright. Let's go to this thing.
Hey Andre, those reef sharks like your ringtone. Will I be able to get the data off that sensor while I'm picking it up?
No, it goes to sleep when the power is low to preserve the data.
Thank you for those sparks. Whoa, jeez. Ooh, no.
Did you see that?
Shame that wasn't on the live stream.
Have you seen one do that before?
Never.
I'm picking up a tag from the sperm whale pod, pushing the waypoint now.
On my way.
We want to see that octopi. There's 2 of them. We've scanned 1.
Sorry, sharks. Mirai is off the menu. The baby's back with the rest of the pod.
What's it doing?
Nuzzling, probably calling for its mama. Are you calling for your mother?
Oh, we're like in the whale. Come on. Hey BX, how you doing? Today we're swimming nicely. Come on, get around the nose. Around the nose. It goes down the body. What the heck? Stupid scanner. There we go.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I hear it.
Uh-oh.
There they go. That was our shot. Can you send the sub to pick me up? I'm done for now.
What we know as humans about whales comes from just a few scientists so far, like Roger and Katie Payne. They had background in music, and by kind of mapping out the songs, noticing that if they would look at this almost like a song sheet, every 15 minutes or so there would be a repeat. Only male humpbacks sing, but the function of their song is still mysterious. The general belief is that whale songs serve the same purposes that bird songs do, as ways for males to advertise for mates and to challenge rivals. But why they change their songs is still unknown. taking that information from whales and passing that to us humans was one of the most transformative pieces of narrative to feed the Save the Whale movement and maybe save some whales from extinction. These animals are sharing this world that might have been millions of years going on in their world, and suddenly, for the first time, we, as humans, are tuning in.
All right, no more insights. What else do we need to do in here? Check if Andres found the source of the disruptive sound. I guess we need to call him. God, I could not imagine sleeping in a sub like this. You wake up to that outside your window? That would scare me. For that.
Hey, it's Ren. Leave a message at the beep. Is there actually a beep?
Hey, Ren, why's your phone off? You said this was a good time to call. Ignore that. Someone was messing with my whales today. I was just hoping I could vent to you a little. Let me know if there's any update about Nana. Ooh, and we had a whale-a-palooza today. Anyway, give me a call when you can. The whales say hi back.
Hey, Mirai. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you feeling? Any better?
A bit. I might finally be getting my sea legs.
Next step, diving.
One step at a time, Mirai.
Okay, but I promise you, it'll change your life. Is Andre with you?
No, just me. Andre is analyzing some sound files in the other lab. I think I may have upset him.
You upset him? Or that noise upset him? Because it certainly upset me.
He was overreacting, and I pointed it out.
I was not overreacting.
Andre, I didn't realize you were on. What did you find?
This is video and audio from your last dive. And this is an analysis of the sound that spooked the family. And this sound is from the Canadian marine acoustic scientist. I think the findings are pretty clear.
Andre the detective.
More like a prosecutor.
Andre, who is messing with my whales?
Deep sea miners.
Here? In the research zone? It's off limits to commercial activity.
And when has that ever mattered before?
We don't know that they're in the research zone. They may be just outside it. We knew they were doing an impact study nearby.
What are they after? That might give us a clue.
They're looking for rare minerals to make solar panels.
Could the sound cause trauma to the whales?
The acoustic specialist said it might push them to quieter hunting grounds, but was unlikely to cause acoustic trauma.
So what's the move?
We should use our mapping drone to investigate their activity.
And this is where our debate turns into an argument. We need that drone to map the deep sea vents before Mirai dives there. The biochemistry of these vents is the perfect cocktail for creating new life forms.
If there is illegal activity there, we have to stop it. Otherwise, there will be no life forms.
Why spend our short time here policing rather than researching? Let's be scientists.
Mirai, your dive, your call.
Ugh, what do we do? Let's investigate.
I'll dive in the vents without a map. Nobody messes with my whales.
Hey, Mirai. Sorry I missed you. Misplaced my phone. Whale-a-palooza? Is that a real thing? Tell whomever annoyed you I'm coming for them. Hey, nobody messes with our whales. Does your submarine have sonar? Maybe you can find the bad guys with that. No word on Nana's thing yet. Miss you.
Thank you for those sparks, BX. Alright, I guess we go diving again. this? Shower, toilet.
Day 5. Open ocean, east of the atoll. I'm ready to play back a coda sound to Andrea to see her response. I'm definitely worried that the family has gotten smaller. Not sure if they were just spooked by that sound or if something else is going on. Staying hopeful. Ready to dive. I'm in and okay. You know, I always feel like I'm swimming in place in the open ocean.
Oh, there's a map.
Think the Explorer drones will flag me as biodiverse?
You're not what they're looking for.
That's what everyone says.
Huh. Bad dating joke for you there, Jordan. Did you miss her joke? So she said, "Will the drone mark me as some non something?" And the guy's like, "No, it'll say it's not what they're looking for." She's like, "That's what everyone says."
Hey, a newcomer. That song sounds familiar. Now to get there before the noise from Andrea's miner friends scares them all away.
You want to raise my blood pressure?
Ooh. That's a new fish. Sunfish or something.
Not expecting to find orcas here.
They don't look like killers.
Top of the food chain, just like us. Minus the urge to destroy ourselves.
God, orcas are scary. Drone is not easy to use.
Has anyone been tracking them?
I'm still waiting to see if there's a match.
Fine, there we go.
Hello to you too.
Alright, now... Ooh, hammerheads. Hey, dolphin, come back. You're too freaking fast! Pilot fish. Got that guy. That dolphin is too fast. Jellyfish. Another new species tonight.
Andre, are you seeing this?
Is that a leatherback turtle?
I didn't think there were any left here.
What happened?
Egg poaching, and the nesting beaches got too warm.
Hello, shark. I'm just bumping into you. Oh, turtle.
Biosample acquired.
Do you think your turtles are making a comeback?
Well, I wish I could be optimistic. It's just as likely our turtle is taking the long route home to somewhere else.
Another hammerhead. That's a big creature.
Okay, group survey. New or a repeat? So glad to hear you. Those noisy neighbors silenced enough of your friends.
Oh, come on, scan that tail. Jeez, so close. There it is.
New whale! We'll designate this one M4, because why mess with a good thing?
The sounds don't sound like the prior songs.
These are more social sounds.
I guess back to the pink thing? Have you scanned? Yeah. Come on, scan. Here we go. Ooh. More hammerheads. They look creepy from the front.
Feels like my birthday, and that buoy is my present. Hope it's better than my last birthday.
Dare I ask?
My sister got me jeans that were mine for about a week before they wandered off, never to be seen again. A mystery, I tell you.
Alright, what are we looking for now?
Did you not charge any of these batteries before you put the sensor in?
It's not a battery alarm, it's the drone.
So it looks like a dolphin? No, it's an orca.
Hello! I just met your friends. We sure no one's tracking them?
Nothing has turned up.
Pretty low weight. Irina, do you think this one could be sick?
I'm honored you believe I could tell from this distance, and that my knowledge of disease extends to all species.
Fair enough.
Hi. Oh, close up. He scanned you? Ooh, a jelly.
Dolphins. Always showing off. Hey, Andre, can you make your manta drone do synchronized swimming?
Guess we'll see.
What do we need to do? Scan a dolphin to record sound.
Let's log you in.
Now what? Haven't scanned you.
You're right. That is definitely not a dead battery. Unless we're using whale sharks as batteries now.
Whale
There's already a tag on it.
shark?
Scan the tag.
Sure, like that was obvious. I'm leaving another tag.
Oh, hello, shark. Oh, come on.
Much better than a dead battery.
God, those things are ginormous. Spotted sardinula? Sardines? Been scanned? Pilot fish. Thanks for that host, CDB. And scan. Yeah. Sitting on my cable. I'm not used to having a freaking cable. Thanks for that host, Aaron.
Didn't you pick this dive location because you tracked the baby's pod out here?
I said they were heading in this direction.
Andre, the buoy is glitching. I don't know what range you've set, but I think I'm hearing all the animals in the Pacific.
Yeah. Too many sound signals for the software to keep up.
I don't know what kind of party I'm crashing, but pretty sure I'm gonna love it.
What is happening?
It's a bait ball. Humpbacks? Orcas? Very unusual, but everyone's gotta eat.
Are you safe, Doja?
I'll try not to be mistaken for a fish.
A bait ball. That is insane.
Of course dolphins show up. Never like being left out of the action.
They want leftovers.
Good luck to them. They're up against bigger stomachs.
That's scanned. Oh, jeez. I wonder if you could die. I don't know. I'm gonna try to swim in here, see if I'll get eaten by a whale. And then you could call me Pinocchio. Doesn't look like it. That's good.
Here they are. You were right, Andre. I guess I didn't just swim across the Pacific for nothing.
Or do we scan you? I saw it. There it is. Drone does not move easy. The other one. Oh, it's only one. Already scanned you.
Are there fewer than before in this pod? Or am I just getting faster at tagging?
No, definitely fewer. But maybe the others are hunting.
No, no, don't leave me. Well, the mother stayed with the baby this time.
Okay, ready for playback? I've prepared a coder you can activate from your dive watch.
Interact with Andrea. Playback sound. How do I do that? Oh. Over this way.
Okay, first attempt to speak whale. Hopefully I won't offend her. Echo clicks. I could feel it across my body, just checking me out.
First contact.
She zoom scanned you.
You have no idea what that felt like. She was looking right at me. Whew, you have no idea.
No dying? That's good. Thanks for that host, Katie Plays.
If people stayed on the shore and never got underwater, how would we ever know that fish like one another? When you see fish interact with other creatures, like the octopus and the grouper, who go fishing together, They communicate in ways that we don't know what they're saying, but they know what they're saying. They've been on the Earth for hundreds of millions of years. They've had a long time to figure out these close relationships.
Sharks actually might prey on dolphins in a natural setting, but when they are presented with a bait ball, then they work together for this common goal to feed on the fish.
We had very large bait balls spread over probably half the size of a football field. We had mobula, we had dolphins, the bait was shifting everywhere, animals were coming in, moving out, just moving so quickly.
So we have some orcas around the bowl and also under. So everybody works together as a team, herding the fish. Males, female, everybody is doing this, and they will eventually share the stunned fish afterwards, which is pretty amazing to see. There is no competition, so everybody's working together and everybody is sharing the prey afterwards.
It really takes a long time of being in there, watching the same species of fish to figure out these really interesting things that they're doing. So I think that there's probably a lot of really interesting behaviors out there that we haven't even discovered yet.
That's freaky. Still a lot of fish we haven't found. I just viewed it.
Bad news. The drone we had tracking that intrusive noise, it's gone. Lost contact hours ago. I'll keep monitoring the hydrophones for that noise, but as of now, unless the drone resurfaces, that's all we've got.
Ooh, rip the drone.
Hey, Mirai. I assume you've heard that Andrea lost the drone.
Yeah, bad break. Did we get any usable data from the drone before it went missing?
You'll have to ask Andrea. He hasn't given me an update. I think he's upset that I suggested we'd still have the drone if we used it for its original purpose.
It's crazy that we only have one mapping drone. If this were a space mission, we would probably have 100. You sound a little frustrated. Is that with Andre or the drone situation?
Both.
Yeah, his passion can sometimes be overwhelming.
I just wish he wasn't so cold with me, just because I turned my prior research into a successful biotech business. Not every company is evil.
Hey, that's right. I read about that. Was it fun being a corporate titan? Did you have your own jet?
No jet. I did have a pretty indulgent company car.
Was that a yawn? Did you get any sleep?
Not really. Between the drone and staying up to chat with my daughter, I spent most of the night staring out of my cabin window at the moon.
My grandmother loved to take me freediving in the moonlight. It was magical. It's like the whole ocean glows.
Sounds like a fun grandmother.
She was. Is. She's alive, but suffers from dementia.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Nana moved in with us after our mom died. I was 12, Ren was 4.
Are you and your sister close?
Definitely. Yeah, most of the time. It's complex right now. Where is your daughter?
She's at university in the UK.
What is she studying?
Pre-med. But she also has a passion for music. She has been playing in the same indie band for years.
What's her music like?
Hard to describe. I'm sure Sophie would love for you to check it out. I'll send you her latest single.
Ooh.
Isn't your sister also at university?
My sister, took a break for a few years. But she's back now.
There's a story there. Not my business.
It's just hard sometimes for me not to want to take the wheel when I see her swerving.
Does she want your help?
I push her to do better, but Honestly, I think that just pushes her away.
You sound like me talking about my daughter.
Yeah, complex. People are messy. That's why I study whales. Speaking of which, I better get prepped for our next dive.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yes, of course.
Hi, Mirai. It must be late there.
That's okay. I'm on dive time.
I showed Nana the highlights from your live stream.
Did she recognize my voice?
No. Maybe. She seemed to enjoy it, though.
Are you doing okay with her?
Kind of. You do this better.
Did you want to talk about next semester?
When you get back. It's complex.
You know, I can look at coming back earlier.
That's crazy talk. Go speak to your whales.
Gonna try. Catch you later.
Go speak to your whales. Disabled for streaming. Drone's missing.
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone. I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts where I hope to observe them hunting. Irina has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
Thank you for those sparks.
I'm in and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
Ooh, spider crab. Those are new. That's a bunch of them. What is that? Oh, it's like camera? Don't know why it's just sitting there on a rock, but okay.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre is going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
What was with these containers down here? Oh, come on, scan. Let's go to this one first. What are these?
Okay, time time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan
Weird.
wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right? How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
Yeah, that's funny. Thanks for the host, Bugman. Alright. They're both about the same distance. Let's go this one.
Another leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon jellies.
That is odd. Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
Lots of jellies to scan.
We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together?
Hey David, what's up?
Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles. Enjoy your beautiful moon jellies.
Moon jellies are beautiful. There is a decent chance this jelly will regenerate itself.
Do tell.
In fact, a few species of jellyfish are technically immortal. They can revert from being full grown to their younger state and essentially start their life cycle over.
Thank
That's
you, Arena.
interesting.
We'll make us all immortal one day.
I think I scanned all that. Next target. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hey, John Dory. Hey, John Dory, aren't you in The Walking Dead? What is? This is Beyond Blue. It's a sea exploration game.
Dana Squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, a what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
Scott from Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Scott from Denver. Ooh, Hammerhead. How you doing tonight? Alright, let's see what this buoy does. Alright, 2 locations close to each other, that's nice.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I've just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
In perspective? Whoa.
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's cool. Oh, come on. Gotta scan it. How do I change the zoom scan using white light? How do I change my light? Blobfish? I don't know. I think it's yellow. Well, you mean Y? Yes, it was Y. But Y is yellow. Even though it's like blue on mine.
Next, you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Yeah.
Whole unit was a good time.
Not scanning. Come on, scan. Got human perspective. Right, there we got it, I think. Ooh, crabs.
What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
I've tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here.
Oh, hello.
Oh, front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Oh, wonderful.
What do we got over here? Well, it's not cool to joke around like that. Gotta keep it family friendly. Ooh, we already got that shark scanned.
Okay, last boy of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect? Well...
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic. It takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic.
Right, 2 locations. Turn on our scanner. Already, we already got that. Can you?
Sperm whale, I think it's... Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology.
Well, you shouldn't also talk about your age.
Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it!
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
Uh-oh, the deep. Just in general, it's a good thing not to disclose personal information. Right, scan that shark. Hi, shark.
Andre. Well,
Turtles.
there's no way these little ones are thousands of miles off course. Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Right. Let's scan a few of these to get their gender. There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
Where's the other turtle?
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Well, it's not about me. You don't know who else is watching. Alright, we have to go deep down there now. What is that?
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
That's creepy.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I can catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
Let's end it here.
Fleet Dive 4.
I know it seems like Andre worries about everything. But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the water, it inspired us to stay.
It is cool what this game covers.
Coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Irina. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-dive brief. I've been listening to our humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
I didn't even go to the helm. That was interesting. Any new insights? We got 3 new insights.
Jellyfish have mechanisms of self-repair. They're constantly getting bitten by turtles and chunks getting taken away. 50% of the jellyfish population are wounded. So they've gone through 500 million years living, persisting in the ocean in simplicity, and they've come up with some remarkable ways of living. There's something called the immortal jellyfish and how they age, aging in reverse, which we're just beginning to understand, where they get old and then degenerate back into a youth again. In understanding the gene pathways and how this happens, this could look at, humans. We don't have this capacity to age in reverse. It's like Benjamin Button, and it's here. And it just takes the kind of focus and dedication to look at that jellyfish and to grow that jellyfish and to figure out how to use the best available scientific tools to get at this question. It's just about kind of looking super deeply and letting the secrets unfold.
That is a lot of jellyfish.
The energy from our star flies through the universe, through our atmosphere, and hits us at the ground. But now, when we go underwater, the ocean properties of water are like pure blue filter. So it's going to filter out all these other wavelengths except blue. As you go down further, it's primarily blue, blue, blue till 700 meters. And at that level, there's still faint photons of sunlight in the blue range. And we call this the twilight zone. And there, animals are still perceiving a tiny little bit of our sun's energy. Below this, it's gone. 24/7 darkness. And it turns out that there's a ton of color vision down in the deep, so it's like they're making enough light down there to be able to be satisfying all the eyes of the deep sea creatures. So it's not this totally dark world down there. It's still light, it's just the animals are making the light rather than the sun. We've designed all this technology to kind of satisfy our visual hardware. As I started looking at other animals, they have totally different hardware. And I've been looking at everything through these silly little primate eyes. We have to overcome our humanness to jump behind the world of a shark or another creature and see the world from their perspective. We found a biofluorescent shark, and it only sees right at the blue-green interface. So it's really just tuned to a very similar spectrum to the environment it lives in. This fluorescence was creating greater contrast for the shark. It's like this endless well of information. We're at the very tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it is very cool stuff. I've always been intrigued by the sea.
These animals travel thousands of kilometers, navigating open oceans that have no physical landmarks. They have that innate ability to find their way. They're only sharing our beach for a short point in time, but they need protection because man has brought an ancient species to near extinction. I got involved at a time when hostilities were very real. People came with guns and machetes to poach a turtle. We would protect these animals at all costs. Because on the high tides, when the tide comes up, this area here will be flooded, right? So when the sea turtle lays her egg, the nest requires a constant temperature. And if we recognize that this nest is in a real bad spot, we choose a spot further inland on the beach that's stable, and then we would evaluate if the eggs were able to hatch because of us moving them. And in both cases, we're always right. So as the villagers began to benefit from the tourism that turtle conservation was creating, they saw that the turtle was worth more to them alive than dead. The children really love sea turtles. We educate them, but we involve them. And by so doing, we get them to a level of interest where they want to become actively involved. When we first started this conservation work, we would encounter at the height of the nesting season 30, 40 turtles. Now we encounter over 500. That's significant.
Look at the little turtles go.
That's nature. Leave them. Why protect them? Remember, humans have to intervene sometimes to help nature keep existing.
Alright, but that is the end of my show tonight. Stay tuned tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is on? Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific is Ready Up with Ginger Ale and Blondie, so make sure to tune in for their show. I will be back next Monday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific. Not sure what I'll play yet, but it will be posted on Twitter and whatnot. Anyway, have a great rest of your evening.
Welcome to the Western Pacific. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by two colleagues.
Hello, I'm Andre.
And I'm Irina.
First time on a live stream. Be gentle with her.
That's close enough. You can use your dive watch to control the buoy from there.
I'm scanning to train our AI to recognize sperm whales, and so we can hopefully recognize our specific friend later.
Hello, Mirai. Thanks for checking in. Feeling settled in the sub?
I'm great. Nice suit, nice sub.
This solo sub test makes me nervous. We're definitely fitting it out for 2 pilots next time.
Didn't you help design it?
Yes, but now you're driving it.
Well, you don't see that every day. At least I don't.
Neither do I.
Looking good, Mirai. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I have just activated your UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, this dive just keeps getting stranger.
I have something I know you'll want to see.
And we don't stop.